Ivan, way up top with 364,000 chips. Hot Rod with 145,000. He's the one that vetoed the chop right there in the 8 seat. You might recognize him from the Poker House Dallas days. He was a live stream player, big tournament player over there, and he actually did some commentary in Spanish on a bunch of our live streams. So he was second in chips. He vetoed the chops. He comes in, here's what they said, and said, Eric, what do we say about chops? And I said, we don't chop. And he says, we don't chop. So that's it. I'm going to turn that table mic back on in just a second. Let me know if that's too loud, because they are loud on that final table.
Now, can we play? Yes. Please.
Oh my god. Only if the camera's ready though.
Cameras are ready. I already fixed it. I'll get a loud Shane.
Dr. Shane.
Dr. Shane.
Do
you have a button?
Thank you for...
Eric, my phone's in my pocket, but I'm not gonna put it over there. All right, just don't pull it out. No, I won't pull it out.
All right, it sounds pretty good.
Pulls it out.
It might be a little bit loud, so just let me know. I have a brand... So here's the deal. I had too many dealers scheduled for this tournament, and I asked Yoel, one of my live stream dealers, you'll recognize him, if he wanted to deal or he wanted to play, and he said he wanted to play. So he's right there in the 6th seat. So he doesn't get to deal this final table. And I brought in one of our new dealers who has never dealt the live stream before. And we've got Luke running Action Tracker, Eric Anderson in the commentary booth, and Miguel running the live stream for the very first time.
Would you rather have guaranteed 300 or you're gonna lose?
Are you playing 50-50 chance against 500?
If I had your stack, I wouldn't chop either.
50-50
Stack? Look at this stack. You don't have the biggest stack.
Hey, look at my stack.
No, I did. I looked at my stack, I said, yeah,
All right. Now we have their code names up there. Ivan wants to go by Loop. Rodriguez wants to go by Hot Rod, and Scott wants to go by Speed Racer. Everybody else, Brandon, Wancho, Shane. Shane's one of our shift managers. He got off at 8 o'clock and max late reg this tournament.
Solo Español?
English only at the table, guys.
What language are we choosing? Russian.
Loop, massive chip leader, 91 big blinds going into the final table. Action's going to fold around to Drake in the big blind with a suited Queen 9.
I want to do it. You're on camera.
He makes sure, that's why it takes so long to get us set up, because they have to just...
No, that's not what it takes. All I did was
That's the truth. That's what I heard. Why would I lie? I always tell the truth, bro, even when I lie.
That's fair. It's not the truth.
Drake calls the extra 5,000, getting a discount from the big blind. Oh, beautiful flop for Drake. King 10-4. He flops the flush draw. He's free rolling with the same cards. Loop needs, like, basically any card that's not a heart to chop this.
I've only played this twice.
Attaboy. Too bad, 1,000, big boy.
That's very condescending right there.
Niner. That might get Loop in some trouble.
No more talking. I'm trying to focus. I got a big stack over here.
You only have cards, brother.
I know, but I'm about to.
He's got 40% equity. Drake is free rolling. 60%.
Chopping on heaven's door.
Drake needs a heart. A big bet from Luke. 22,000. 4 comes out. It's a chop. Chop it up. If you are one of these players, viewers, spectators in the chat, give me a thumbs up. Yummy Cortez says my man is 4th in chips. Let's see who's 4th in chips. Let's take a look at this. Guy, is that your man? All right, now here's what the payouts were going to be for the chop.
I probably wouldn't have made money when I got paid.
But Hot Rod vetoed that, so we're back at our correct payouts.
And then I'll take a jambalaya even though it tears the ass.
I'm not gonna go there.
Tears the ass. Do these chairs go up?
You wanted to go there.
Love me some
He loves
jambalaya.
I know, I know.
I'll take gumbo all day long. Right, gumbo.
I don't believe you. I don't believe what you say ever.
Take some chicken nuggets. It's better.
There's a reason why we got divorced. You never believed me. That was pretty good.
Loop limps in with the 8-9 suited in middle position. Drake calls with a queen 10 in the small blind. Guy checks it.
Blind, you know, that 8,000 hurts.
A lot of nothing. Drake's got an open ender, but it checks around. Board pairs on the turn. Drake's going to go ahead and fire at it. 16,000 in the pot. He's going to make it half a pot bet
I will survive. This thing's not
and take it down.
What a game.
I love you, baby. But who wrote it?
I'm about to turn on headphones because you
Put him on. Put him on. Put him on. Put him on.
lost 5 years for that.
Put him on. Put him on. Put him on.
Whatever you did to that.
Put him on. No. Put him on.
I just marvel at how you never get tired.
Yeah.
Like you go.
That's when he eats.
Yeah, and it's like max volume too. As a guy who talks loud, I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm a hyperactive person. I was hyperactive as a kid, 3 years old. Oh, I think I gotta put him over here. I'm hyper as an adult. Big
Brandon under the gun limps in with a suited ace. We are running the flush frenzy. Oh, Hot Rod with pocket aces. 2nd in chips. 36 big blinds. Let me know if this table is too loud. 2 players limp. There's 18,000 in the pot. I want to see about a 30,000 chip bet. 19,000. A little bit light. A little bit smaller than I would have liked to see with 2 callers. But it looks like it's going to get through. Big cat with a king jack. That's my man Yoel. 15,000. He's going to come along. Maybe not. He does fold. Good fold. Good fold. Rod does not show the aces. Picks up a nice little stack. Let's take a look at this stack now. Oh, they're asking if he wants to chop now.
Oh, there you are.
He
No,
is
not
the
there
chop
yet.
block.
We got 350 more miles. You've been there. You've been there, backseat. You ever been smacked? Backseat?
No.
Oh, I have. I'm older than you.
Yes, back to the front seat, the back
I've been
seat.
smacked, front seat, back seat, all the seats. Oh, I got this. He think I can put him over here. Or look at him. There we go.
Juancho gives up his small blind with a 7-4 offsuit.
Queen nine spades.
You were ahead. You were way ahead. You had
It was
you had
suited.
two
You were
overs.
so behind.
I was gonna, yeah, no, I would have lost everything, but I was going in though. It was gonna go in.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know.
He's shoving with queen nine.
Suited spades,
Oh,
right,
shit,
brother?
you're right though. You're right.
I was not suited without only having that. You would have beat me. No, you would have beat me.
I've got the ticker down at the bottom showing people the pre-flop raising, the aggression frequency, the chip count.
Probably. Yes, probably. Probably.
I mean, at one point in their life, or like at the time when you
Any
start
point,
dating.
any point in their life.
No.
You never went out with someone who was negative first before you kissed them.
Speed Racer. With the table conversation, I might have to turn this down if he gets too off color. So it looks like we got staff on the left half of the table and players on the right half of the table. Speed Racer makes it 16,000 with Queen Jack in middle position. Folds around to Loop. Big stack Loop with an Ace Jack suited. I expect him to come out with a nice 3-bet.
You the big stacker?
It is big. It is big.
Oh, because they didn't put him in there. Good, we good?
Oh, he didn't raise. He just called.
Is that right? That's good.
That surprises me. I expected him to raise that.
Seriously?
That's taking forever.
Take 100 off the first and 100 off the second and make a fifth base of 200.
Okay.
Good.
Do you know how to do that? Okay. All right, after this hand, I need to go do some tournament director activities. They are modifying the payout.
Around, man.
Jesus Christ.
They get bigger if you rub them.
Are they good? Are we good? Eric, what's wrong? These are good?
Yeah, good.
Oh. I had to re-rub them.
Okay. Ace, Jack, 5. This might get Speed Racer in trouble. Loop, limp, checks, top 2 pair. Oh, and then he back raises all in. That's enough to make Speed Racer fold. All right, I'll be back after this hand.
Show me so I know the future reference.
Wow. I think I'm good. Tell me an ace, that's it. You didn't have an ace. You did- That one. That was no good.
Looks pretty good from here, man.
I had a queen jack, it was not good. I mean. Smedley?
I told you to pick one because
I remember, you know what Smedley was?
You didn't care which jack you picked.
Yeah.
I had you beat, bro. Jack 9 was not good. You got the tip, though. I had you beat. You did not have ace jack. You didn't have an ace, bro. Nice hand. You had Jack 9 or Jack 8. I know it's it.
Wait till the stream.
I don't give a shit about the string. Nice hand, though. I had you beat.
No, I flopped it.
Hey, dude. Flop what?
You flopped the flush.
There's no flush.
I flopped cards.
Nice try, nice try, nice hand. Had you beat. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Looks
Ah,
good.
dang, man. What we get to take forever because of
I
this
don't
guy.
know.
9 breaks, 20.
Can't beat him, I can't beat him. Did they get that right?
Even if you just keep your cards in your heart.
They were right there.
No, they are, but
I don't have to freaking do
no,
it.
you can do this, but.
Whoa,
Put your coins right there.
No. You gotta see both of them. You gotta see
No,
both
they
of
don't.
them.
They can be stacked on top of each other.
Whatever.
I'll watch the stream later and pistol myself and fold one. You gonna show? Oh, okay.
That's all you got?
Oh, I missed Speed Racer having pocket kings. Doggone it. Somebody tell me what happened. Well, it looks like he raised pre-flop and everybody folded, including the big blind. Short-handed tonight with Yoel making the final table. He was supposed to help with Action Tracker. But we'll be fine.
Just don't touch the card.
Don't tell me they weren't even kings before I touched them.
Thank you. Oh, perfect.
Magically delicious.
Do you need anything, water or anything like that?
I would love
A Miller?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Got my phone plugged in. I got the chip counts updated. I got the payouts updated. We should be good to go now. Drake with pocket fours.
You can give me later.
No, 20's not too much at this point. It's 14 grand.
Limps around a loop with the big stack, who makes it 19 to go, raises 15,000 from the button.
Doesn't matter. Don't tell me how to play.
Call me with queen jack. They call me with queen
I
jack.
love you over there.
They call me with queen jack.
Drake does fold.
They call you? You don't want to hear it.
Now that they're not guaranteed 300 apiece like they were, expect to see some real poker. Now here's the correct payouts. It was 2250, 15, 750, 500. They just told me let's take 100 off first, 100 off second, and give it to fifth place. So in real time, on the delay, in 30 minutes, we're going to be down to 5 players, I think. Or maybe they just decided
Like a
to pay 5 places.
stripper's club.
But we're going to find out here.
You were a stripper?
I was. Man, I could finish those fours like no man's business.
Blinds are up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's on him too.
Did you get that one? Finish the fours? Stripper club. Stripper fours.
Speed Racer telling more jokes. He was a stripper. He could strip those floors like nobody's business. Wancho with pocket queens makes it all in for 36,000.
I got you, Scott. I got you. Right?
Nobody wants to defend. We just have a Speed Racer with a suited King 8 under the gun. He's more concerned with getting a Sprite from Amber. I do like him tipping, so I can't take care of the staff, and I'll give you an extra 30 seconds to look at your hand. Who are you guys rooting for in the chat? After this hand, I will pull up the chip counts. Hot Rod telling him to skip the break. They did have a scheduled break for 15 minutes that we skipped because they took a break pre-final table. Speed Racer does call with King 8. Drake's getting a good price with a suited Ace 4, but he lets it go. I wonder if Speed Racer needs that heart flush to get that extra $1,200 bonus tonight. If that factors into his decision at all.
You don't love my hand.
He needs a bunch of hearts or a king to send Wancho home in 9th place. All right. Running hearts, running straight cards to chop, or a king. Doesn't do it. Now exactly a king is his last hand. And he doesn't get it. Now that queen was a burn card. He got too close to the... but regardless, he did not win. Let's pull up this stack size. Loop, 103 big blinds, 412K in the 5-seat. Hot Rod, 153.
I had this, I had that. You know what? I should have Microsoft. I should have done Yahoo.
Wancho vaults into third place with 86,000 chips, and Speed Racer drops down to the middle of the pack with 65,000 chips. Let's look at these seats. Drake in the 1 seat, GI or Guy, I guess, in the 2 seat. Wancho in the 3 seat, Brandon in the 4 seat, Loop in the 5 seat, Big Cat in the 6, Hot Rod in the 7, Shane in the 8, and Speed Racer in the 9 seat.
Nice hand, nice hand. That was too good,
Loop is keeping the pressure on. He's going to make it 12,000 to go. With King high, King 3. But he's got a big chip stack that he is playing well. Got Charlie in the chat saying, nice play, Wancho. Speed Racer folded before he scanned his card, so we don't know what he folded. It's irrelevant. They're in the muck.
God, don't say that. This makes you do it.
Speed Racer teasing these young kids. Drake in the 1 seat, I think he said he was 20 years old. Born in 2004.
That's your response. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. Man, you're like, I know you are, but what am I?
That's it.
That's it. Yes, sir. Look at you. Oh, yeah.
Hand 9 is a very early to start looking at stats. Very small sample size once around the table. Gee, ace 10 suited, rips it all in, 12 big blinds. Under the gun, he's going to pick up the blinds and antes, make it hard for somebody to call. This works every time until it doesn't. It's going to work this time, though. Oh! Until Speed Racer wakes up with the J and the J.
I never win these. Nice hand, baby.
Speed Racer already congratulating him, saying, nice hand, I never win these.
Line on a jack.
The ace is going to hit. Nice hand.
He's got to have 3 as well. He'll get it. He'll get it. He always has.
All right. Now a jack.
I do not want a jack. I'm
Well-
glad the jack was burned.
Both of the jacks were burned. So that's irrelevant. He needs an ace or a 10. Now he needs an ace, a king. The 10 doesn't help. Speed Racer doubles up another opponent. And he goes from second in chips. But he still has 118,000. Did he win that hand?
Back in it, bros and goes, bros and hoes. And
I missed what just happened.
you never know what I might have. You never know what I might have. Right?
Oh, never mind. He had the jacks against ace 10. I was thinking he had ace 10 for some reason. Okay. No, jacks held. Jacks held. And that was my little brain burp there. Speed Racer back into third place. Gee almost out. Life support. 3 big blinds. He's got a blind and an ante in. He's down to nothing. This will be his last hand if he doesn't
Good luck, sir.
pull off a miracle. Brandon with pocket 7s. All in for 30K.
I mean, look at these.
A Speed Race with jacks again. Is that possible?
Come on.
So Guy with 10-3 just had to call. Brandon with pocket sevens. Speed Racer with pocket jacks again. He might eliminate 2 players right now with jacks. Back-to-back jacks. Mr. Piper in the chat said Shane needs a deck tuple up. I agree with you on that one.
2 hands in a row? They never win twice.
For some reason, I think a seven's coming.
They never win
I do
twice.
think a seven's coming.
I know it is.
I can't say
Anybody
I'm
full of
full of
It's coming
Speed
with a
Racer with
jack.
the
It's coming with a
anti-sweat
jack.
saying a 7's coming. He's rooting against himself. He's predicting he's going to lose.
Gotta sweat these, right?
Yeah, but even your outs. Good luck.
So I can win.
That's a lot of players. I think that's too many, actually.
10-3 is interesting.
Let's see.
Ace 6-9.
Yeah, y'all are all fucked.
Speed Racer. 83% equity to win this hand.
10-3 is
King Ball needs a 7.
Bink.
Guy is out. Both players are out. Pocket jacks back to back. Eliminates 2 players. Speed Racer stacking chips. Let's check this out now. We lost 2 players, Guy and Brandon, in 9th and 8th place. Speed Racer, 2nd place with 170,000 chips.
we can do 300 again.
There's our new payouts: $2,150 for first, $1,400 for second, $750 for third.
So actually, we do 300 now. The first place is like $3 grand. It's more than the first place.
He's still advocating that everybody get 300 and first place gets the rest.
Why the second place will get 300 instead of 50?
That's small 6-6. The iron and
So,
No, that's not.
so what if we all
Yes.
take 100 back?
Hot Rod does not want to do that.
What if we all take 200? First place now gets 3,500.
No,
That's bigger than the first place prize.
he doesn't. I love.
Ricky Bobby, aren't you? Ricky Bobby.
yes,
I love Speed Racer's logic. He says, let's put it all winner take all,
I don't understand your.
and everybody else gets a little bit of crumbs. Hot Rod vetoed it again.
I had 2 jack. Oh,
Loop with an ace raises again, makes it 16,000. Playing that big stack well. Speed Racer, he's getting the cards. He got Jack twice, and now he's got King Queen suited. He's definitely could have called 16,000. Ace Jack for Wancho. He's got 12 big
trying
blinds.
to give you some money.
10,000 to call.
I'm all in.
He does go all in. Well, Loop is going to immediately fold. Now Speed Racer has a decision. Does he want to call 80,000 with King Queen suited? This is a big jump.
Yep.
10, 17,
He's asking what time it is. Curfew? You got to go? You got somewhere to be?
80.
Look at the hand I'm holding right now.
He shows the King Queen suited.
No, it's a big blind situation.
Yeah.
I only have so many
Oh,
blinds.
wait.
That's good.
See how good I'm playing right now? Excuse me, how well I'm playing?
Listen, I was running out of juice. If not, I'd rather.
It was them two,
I like
Scott.
you.
Listen, if I'm not shoving that, I'm just hanging out trying to hope to get
I'm
four.
okay with everything you do.
I need a little more ammo.
No, seriously, 100%.
Small blind, blind, blind. Small.
So we can get out of here. Viewers can go home and these are viewers
And
right
I also don't want to be here till 1:30 in the evening.
No, we all want to go home. I got a girl at home who
How
has
many?
never had sex before. No, it's not Jesus Christ. I gotta put him in here. Never played these things before. Good number. Go. fellow. I am not better than anybody.
One time announce, dude.
I'm a winner.
One time announce.
Blind, bro. Am I blind, please?
Okay, I missed that hand. I had to go teach him how to do payouts.
He has no more one times left.
Joe,
Make it suited, dude. Just like burn it. Burn it in the
you know
soul.
why you say one time?
Why?
Because that's all we ever did. And you wanted more, I said no. Remember the one time?
Let's look at these stack sizes.
I need action from all in, everybody.
Oh, okay. So it looks like the hand I missed, Hot Rod raised it to 12. Wancho called.
Yeah, man, I'm finding money over here. I didn't realize I had money. I'm not the guy you want to give money. Right? Not really. 'Cause sometimes I'm an idiot.
It's been used.
Most of the time,
It's been used.
most of the time I'm an idiot.
10-10-6. That's a decent flop for Wancho. Hot Rod with an ace queen suited. He does have 141,000 chips.
Did everything in my power.
He's gonna apply some pressure. He raised to 12,000 pre-flop, and he bet 12,000 on the 21,000 on the flop. Wancho has to decide if pocket fours is any good on this board. Under the gun versus button. Under the gun's got to have a very strong hand, and Wancho might just pick another day to fight. Yes, he's going to decide his fours. Yep, I'm going to wait down a little bit, he says.
I do think I was ahead.
He says, I think I was ahead, but I'm going to wait down a little bit. A good aggressive move by Hot Rod.
You don't have to rub me hard at all.
You can see his stream.
No, I know I'm gonna see this stream.
He can watch this stream.
Nah, I'm gonna see this stream.
He's gonna make you watch it back.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's how I try to get better. It's more to see if I was right.
If you have not liked the stream yet, do me a favor and just click that thumbs up button.
Why you
It
like
does
that?
not cost you anything, and it helps my algorithms.
Take anxiety pills.
Share it with your friends if you feel so inclined.
Are you gonna get
I
sad?
think he had a.
Hey, don't buy it. You shouldn't.
Joe was an illegitimate child. I did not recognize him for a long time. You know, look. That was pretty good.
We got all in over here.
Oh, hold on. You see if there's anything I want to play with. How much is it?
Shane rips it in with ace queen. This time Speed Racer has pocket fours.
Interesting.
It's a race. And Speed Racer does not mind gambling. He does call with 2 fours. Does not back down to Shane's aggression.
Have what?
So we've got the same hand, ace queen against pocket fours.
It's a race. It's a race.
But this time they're all in. We're going to see all 5 cards.
Puts on the backpack, walks out.
I
Marks
just,
out.
I didn't. Give me 4-4 and we're good. 4-4. I don't.
This is Eric Anderson at Poker House at Peaks, Dallas. And you're watching Eric's game.
Wish he had ace.
$100 buy-in, $5,000 guarantee. All right, Shane can hit an ace, a queen, or a 10 to make a straight. He misses everything, and he's eliminated in 7th place.
That's a premium. You're not playing king.
Speed Racer stacks some more chips up. He's up to 2nd place now.
Sorry, Shane.
It was the 10-10-6 board. Pretty bad.
Can I get the 300 from Jay? the money that I
Would you
need,
like a kiss?
I'll work for it.
Speed Racer advocating for a chop again.
This is different. This is fun.
Hot Rod still declining.
I had to call him. That's a big call. I had to pay him. Sorry, like, pay him. It is. How much is that?
20.
No.
She's gonna pay.
So
I'll pay.
Hey, so we're at the bubble.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 4 places.
Oh, y'all
We're
wanna
almost on the-
y'all wanna get $500 and $600?
I'm down for it, but I know this guy
That's
won't agree.
reasonable, right? No, just get $500 and $600. Take it off the top two.
Just make 6 places play.
Yeah, 6 bases play. So everyone gets $100. Their money back, right?
That'd be awesome.
You get something back. It's reasonable. Oh, wait,
Speed Racer advocating for
it's all come down.
giving 5th and 6th place $100
So you don't agree.
off of 1st and
If
2nd.
you want to go, you can leave.
No, you wait. You're listening.
Am I okay with that?
You're being kind of a jerk.
Because I don't.
No. It's not because of that. Because you said if you want to go, you can leave. Oh, I know if I want to go, I can.
You want to say you want to.
Everybody at the table.
Yeah,
Wancho with a King 7 suited.
All right, then you don't do. You don't agree.
So in the chat, they're asking how many places get paid tonight. We were scheduled to pay the top 4 places,
You can do what you got.
and they elected, right now, you're going to hear them a half hour ago, decided to take 100 off of 1st and 100 off of 2nd and give it to 5th place.
Because you're the only person that objects.
After this hand,
it's okay. And that,
well, nobody's calling.
How much is it, Tony?
So they took 100 off of 1st, which was $22.50, and 100 off of the 2nd, which was $1,500, and gave it to 5th place.
But don't.
That's what they are discussing right now. I'll turn up the table mic for you.
But you just work. By the way.
This King versus Ace.
But you
Remember it?
were,
Remember it?
you said.
No,
you
stop
can
out.
speak the things.
No, I asked.
don't speak things.
You were mocking me. You were mocking me.
King Deuce was
Tell me you weren't mocking me.
the
You were
same
mocking
man.
me.
Fuck, bro.
You were
Some
being
of that
disingenuous.
shit.
I don't get it. I'm just
Alright.
trying to make it polite.
One time,
So look,
baby.
Queen egg.
Trade.
Queen 8, please.
I've never
4
been
hearts
disingenuous.
on the flop.
You just were disingenuous.
King 2.
And Big Cat did call, or excuse me, Drake did call with King 3.
I need my
It's not over. It's not over. You gotta
Hit his
egg.
king. I didn't think anybody was going to call. I thought that hand was over.
That's good.
Now it's over.
Good game, good game.
Nice one,
Big
man.
Cat eliminated in 7th place.
So now we're down to the bubble
He
boy.
folded a king. You folded a king.
And now we're in. Now we have 5 players left.
We're on
And
second
that's
place,
when they
right?
decide
King 8.
to pay.
I'm okay to pay 200 to the bowl.
And they were diamonds, so I had them.
We would've
Hold
chopped
on.
it.
He made a genuine
Nine.
song.
I'm
King
okay.
and an 8.
I'm okay to pay the.
Hot Rod says I'm
Fifth place
okay.
gets
I don't
200.
think I called it.
Take it
Pay
off.
200.
I'm not jamming. I'm
So we're already
Oh, you were calling?
Or you can take 200 off.
to call.
One and two? Or
Wait, what? What are we doing?
you want to take 200 off first place?
Fan the bubble.
1-1.
Yeah, fan the bubble. 5th place.
For 101 and 102nd.
That's fine.
So they're gonna
fifth
take
place is
100
guaranteed 200.
Off of 1st, 100 off of 2nd, and give it to 5th place.
Good.
And we're taking 100 off the top and 100
I
off
was
the
good the
second.
whole time.
Yeah.
Wancho says I'm good. Whatever you guys want to do. Let's check out these stack sizes. Wancho and Drake both with 17 big blinds. Hot Rod with 27. Speed Racer with 38. And Loop double what second place has with 62 big blinds. 376,000
We
chips.
need to get to.
Fist bumps all the way around.
No, I respect your decision. I respect that
You have to
you.
be somewhere, sir?
I do. I'm going to listen to some music. Let me smile.
Huh?
He wants to do a deal? Why don't we just chop it off 5 ways?
No, he wants to play all the money against you if you're at the heads up again.
Oh, I'll kill him. No.
Scott advocating to let's just chop it 5 ways. $1,000 a piece.
We can just chop 5 ways. How much? It's 5,000. We get 1,000.
Listen, have that conversation over there because we know how the story goes, my
Listen,
son.
by the way, I got more chips than you.
That's
He has more chips than anybody. Barely.
Barely.
Loop is not
We can just chop right now.
discussing a
I'm
chop.
not gonna comment on any chopping until you guys sort it
You
out.
wanna chop, how much is that?
18.
Speed
Yeah,
Racer, 18,000 to call.
We can do
He
ICM.
makes a call with the ace and the jack suited.
It was $5,000 amongst 5 people.
Luke-
I'll take 1,000.
I've never met anybody who plays so much poker that hates to play poker.
I don't like.
No, I mean, if he said no, it's fine.
That was a great statement.
No, I don't get it.
He says, I've never met anyone who plays so much poker who hates to play poker. Speed Racer flops a gut shot royal flush draw.
Look at that freaking hand right there. Oh my God.
Beautiful
Oh my
hand.
God.
20.
Run it out.
Don't run it.
Don't run it out.
Hey, hold on, guys. Listen, we can be done with this shit. Everybody go with make it. No, never mind.
Good job,
Hey, how about if we all make
Miguel,
500?
not running it out.
You all
Thank
make
you.
the money, so like it doesn't matter.
We're on for 200.
They told
I'm
Speed
trying to
Racer,
figure
I've
out.
never met anybody who plays so much poker who hates to play
That's
poker
fine. I get you.
because he keeps
I will
trying to
keep
end this
making a
tournament.
proposal.
They do. He might want to get in
I
that
think it's
cash
safe to
game.
say if he's still in the game, there shouldn't be any more proposals made because he wants to play it out.
That's fair. Is that cool with you? But no, but the reason I don't.
Wait for someone else to be out, and then you can.
You know why I don't
research.
believe that? He's the one that proposed 200. No offense. And you did.
I did.
I think we
That's
just cut the
different.
Oh, like
shit
every-
and get fifth place all the money.
See, then you brought this upon yourself. You did this.
Wancho
Yeah, you did
defends
this.
Hot Rod, saying,
Oh,
"Let's
wait,
quit
everything
talking about
changes.
chop as long as Hot Rod is in the game." And Speed Racer says, "Well, Hot Rod is the one who proposed pay 200." Speed Racer with Ace King. He is getting all the cards tonight. Wancho with King 10. This might be
Where's our
well.
commentator
He's got 10
at?
big blinds.
It was weird.
10 big blinds with King 10. He might think this is enough to rip it in. Because as aggressive as Speed Racer has been the last 20 hands, he's had hands every time. He does let it go. Another disciplined fold by Wancho. Another disciplined fold by Wancho. Speed Racer shows
I don't love that hand. It's not a great. It's not a
Hey,
great.
here's the thing. I had a king.
Wancho 10 big blinds, Drake 12 big blinds,
But you know what? Your
Hot
second pair
Rod
was
20
tough.
big blinds,
Maybe
Speed
not.
Racer with 36. He's creeping up,
These chairs are comfy.
and Loop with 42 big blinds. Still a stranglehold on this
The other
tournament.
place I played, I'll lay back in the chair.
On
and
this
then
final
Not an
table.
easy fool, dude.
You guys know Jennifer? She's amazing. Oh, she is.
Free stream spotlight right there. It's a shout out.
She's amazing.
It's a free promotion.
Oh, I gotta put them over here. I think you keep forgetting. Brand. Oh shit. Oh.
Call. 1 4.
He limps in for 4,000. We have not seen the payout. This is probably a half hour ago when they were fixing the payouts. So this hand's going to be just a little bit delayed while Luke types in all the correct
I'm gonna
payouts.
hold it for a second, guys.
What's that?
Production. Just tell me to
While
hold.
we stop.
There's something.
While we're waiting,
Eric!
check out these chip stacks.
It's in your ear. I get it. While we stop.
You just told me to hold.
No, while we stop. No, there's no reason we should stop. Period.
Yeah, production, stop the
No reason we should
tournament.
stop. Period.
Okay.
Keep going.
Good, good.
No offense, Eric. I'm sorry, but.
All right,
you
we're
can do
good
what you
now.
want, but
Guys,
There's no reason for us to
wait.
stop in the hand.
No, call the call the call.
But there's no reason for us to stop. I mean,
Seat 5.
Just say it.
Production said to stop. You have to stop.
give me one
That's
reason
how it
why
works.
we should fold and stop. I don't get it.
29 top.
Speed Racer, AC Doocy, Wancho, AC Doocy, Loop with Queen Jack.
Seat 7.
Makes it 29 to
Eric, no
go.
offense, Eric. There's no reason why we should hold the eight. Period.
Could be having like production, graphic issues.
It's on me, right?
Exactly
Doesn't
right.
matter. You don't stop for production issues. We're playing the hand. No offense, tell Eric, no offense, but
Not sure I want to end my
get
night
his,
with
get his
that.
crap together.
Not sure I wanted to end my night with
That bad?
No, it was a good hand.
Made it.
But it's not a call. It's shove and fold. Bro. Shove.
Need another round?
Loop gets
Yeah.
both better
Here's the
hands
thing.
to fold.
Against this
Have I not
guy,
been good?
whatever he had.
Well,
I don't want him to
hold
call
on.
me.
Have I not tonight? Have I not been good?
What'd you have? What'd you have? I'm not gonna beat you. What'd you have?
Oh, look. You know what? Then never
I was
mind.
ahead, but not by
I was
much.
ahead,
He says, "What do you have?" Everybody's telling the truth here. He said, "I had Queen Jack." He goes, "Well, okay,
Yeah,
that's
bro,
a
I'm not
hand,
gonna
but
give
not
you
by
more
much.
money.
I had Ace Deuce."
Como te digo?
One break.
For me,
I'll give
Button
it to
move,
somebody else.
blinds are out, and he's out.
I just gave
Next
you.
hand, we are down to 5 players in the money. Hand 20. Now,
What did I do wrong?
the stats are going to be a little bit more relevant. We've been around the table 3 times.
Anyone folds.
We'll pull up V-pips after this hand. Well, they're all at the bottom of the screen. Never mind. If you want to see the V-pips and the aggression frequency and the chip counts, everything's at the bottom of the screen.
7 on it.
Hot Rod rips it all in. Speed Racer folds a Queen 9.
Is it 410?
Yes. 4, 8, 8.
49 players started. We are down to the final 5. 10% of the field left
So we're all guaranteed $800.
You can
Right?
straddle it over.
in the money. Let's pull this up. Stack size.
We're all guaranteed 200, right? Guaranteed?
V-Pip voluntarily putting in pre-flop. Speed Racer with 52%. Hot Rod with 14%. This is just after 20 hands. So it is not a large sample size.
Sit by 4.
And a lot of those numbers have to do with
7, 4.
stack size and card distribution. And speaking of card distribution, Speed Racer wakes up with pocket aces. American Airlines, weapons of mass destruction, the pointy ones.
I don't think my 10-5 was good there.
Everyone folds. That's a wasted hand.
I would've won.
Probably not.
I would've won. They weren't
Damn,
suited.
Skippy!
They weren't suited. I definitely won that hand. Was it 4?
You had nothing. You're supposed to have something.
It's my fucking big blind. I'm supposed to have nothing.
You know what? I'll take a small win versus a big loss.
Am I big?
Yes.
What is it again?
8, 8.
8.
8, 8.
Here, I'll trade you out.
You missed it. I had pocket aces. I had pocket aces.
Really? Someone called?
You won.
No one
That's
called. No one called.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Okay.
So it's 8. Oh fuck. That's why you said that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is a very entertaining table to listen to. And Speed Racers, all of his tables are very entertaining.
Sit 5. Make a raise 22.
Blinds are 4,000, 8,000. He comes in with a bigger size, makes it 22,000 to go. Hot Rod's got pocket 9s. This is a decision. Does he want 200 or does he want to ladder up? ICM wise, he's way ahead. Let's look at these stack size while he's thinking. He's way ahead of Drake and Wancho, and he really doesn't want to bust out before those guys do.
All you can eat.
Drake does rip in with. No, Drake folds and Wancho rips in with Ace King. Let's see if 9s would have held,
Barely.
because Loop needs a 10.
Jack Queen on the flop. No.
He's in
Bro,
bad
why you,
shape.
you're a monster, bro. I thought we were friends, man.
Whoa, what was
You're
that?
right, man. You're ahead right now.
Oh,
You're
like
ahead
King
right
Jack Queen?
What?
And then.
now.
Yeah.
And then what?
So if we were playing What If
King Jack
and
Queen, he wins.
Hot Rod stayed in with pocket 9s, what would have happened?
66.
And then y'all drop.
67.
Gotta fade a 10 here.
How
Good
much?
luck, man.
67.
Good luck, good luck. Is he suited?
Easy call for you.
Oh, yeah.
67. Yeah.
Ace 10
It's
there.
like what?
That's a fucking drop and a half from. That's a tip.
It's like 15% of his stack.
Again, this guy's been running so hot. We might see quad 10s here.
Yeah.
Shit. Wait, what did I have?
They're talking that Loop has been running so hot, we might just see quad 10s right now.
All right, guys. Let's go.
No 10.
Let's run it.
No 10. One time.
Oh, you.
Fuck me, I
Oh,
told
10
you.
right on the flop.
I
Oh.
fucking knew.
All right, he needs a
Yeah,
jack
jack.
now, so pocket 9s would have lost.
No, listen, I'm telling you, as soon as he called me, I said, doesn't matter what he has, he's gonna hit it.
Oh, it's a
Oh, he
sweat.
needs a heart,
Oh, it's a
a
sweat.
king,
That's a sweat, bro. He's
a
good.
jack.
Listen, he's so good right now. Hey, good game. No, he's good. He's
Wancho's got 34% equity.
Oh.
He misses everything. Wancho,
That's how good he's been running.
place money,
What's your name?
$200.
Remember, hey, listen, as soon as he flipped it on, I said, here come the tens,
What's your
bro.
name, man?
Fuck.
Comes the 10.
Damn. Never. Papa, you saw that? All you have is the 10.
He's just
Loop
a bad
adding
player.
to his stack 452,000 chips,
Easy call.
56 big blinds at the final table. That is a very deep tournament.
We can chop for 1,200 apiece. I'm good with chopping for 1,200 apiece.
Let's go.
You don't want to do it?
Let's go.
How about we guarantee ourselves 500 apiece?
500
We get 500, that's 2,000. We'll play for 3.
He's advocating another chop, 500
I was
apiece.
just like, we all missed the money.
Making more money.
He
I
said,
feel like the point before was for
So
everybody
that's
to make the
small.
money.
I know, but we're in the money for 200, but we're down to 4 people. But we have 4,500. We have 4,500 left amongst 4 people.
That's small.
We have 4,500 left, right? Actually, we have more than that because he only got 200.
Play ball.
We got 47. We got 4,800. Yeah. Everyone's good. How much? Oh, yeah.
It's just one blind right here.
Thank you. I just want to get out of here. I really do, actually. You're a big blind. Don't.
No, he's a big blind. That's small big blind right here.
Oh,
We're
it's
still
on
out.
you.
6, 7, 5, 6, 9.
Whatever y'all want to do. We're playing 4,800.
1 on
4,800, right?
You got a big one?
We got 4.
I have a trap back.
Drake all in with pocket jacks against Queen
Got
10.
a hole for me.
Another stupid.
Anybody fold a queen or two?
I folded.
79,
I folded.
building 79.
79?
I folded a jack 9.
Oh shit! Don't say that.
You asked.
I'm messing with you.
Oh.
79?
Amber!
No, I didn't.
I want some low.
Loop with Queen 10. Drake with pocket jacks.
Hand jacks.
That's 50, 60,
They're talking
What's
about
on,
how
dude?
good Loop is running. They know what Queen's going to hit.
One time at man camp.
What's on?
You got jacks, right?
Yeah.
You're good.
Jacks. That's cool.
Queen.
Don't put it in the window again. Let's see it.
All right. Deuce, 4,
Run
5.
a straight chop.
Loop needs a queen
Hey.
or running heart.
Nah, you're good.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he was close. He was 1 pip off.
That's too much pain for me.
He's actually a queen.
That's too much pain.
Doesn't get it. Nice double up from Drake.
Okay, once again, I'm offering. There's only 4 of us. We're playing for $4,500. Actually, $4,800.
Drake and Hot Rod both at 20 big blinds. Very deep.
Are we done with
Very
this?
deep.
I was on the
Yeah,
big line.
aces, bro.
I was like, $1,200 to
He
go
said, oh,
buy.
you're dead. Bro.
I'm not folding anything.
Sir, you get $1,200 to go buy. Really? Okay, you agree? What do you think?
I'll take 16 with it.
And we all have to chop the rest?
Yeah.
You don't have as many chips as him.
You want to agree to my chop?
Hot
I'm
Rod
okay with
That's my
that. But he won't
4th
agree.
in chips.
That's my deal.
He won't agree with that.
Says he'll take second place money and they can chop the rest.
But I will agree.
Otherwise,
that
he wants to play.
Fair, sir? No, he's got 3 times your chips.
That's okay.
I don't think it is.
No, you don't like it? Why you don't like it? Come on, man.
No, you're being unreasonable.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
He says there's a taste of your own medicine.
5, 4.
You're guaranteed 12. Actually, 6. Yeah, $1,200.
See, this is
Right now, you're not
getting
guaranteed
annoying at this part. I would just tell Speed Racer,
We are all
I'm not
guaranteed
chopping,
500.
we're playing.
Is that right?
That's a good
Hot Rod rips it all in with pocket 4s.
We're not even guaranteed 500. What's the minimum?
Drake
No,
has
it's not.
the same
No, when you
chip
get 200
stack
away, everyone's
and
gonna
decision
have
make with Jack 10 suited in
No,
the
it's
cutoff.
not. We took it off
Jack
top.
10 any good?
Yeah.
Jack 10 any good?
Okay, so we're guaranteed 500. Seriously, we're gonna sit there for an hour and a half to play for $1,200. Seriously, that's just stupid math. You guys.
Drake
you
asks if
math
Jack
school.
10 is any good. He says not right now, and he says how about suited? Still no.
He's playing club WPC.
It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Just trying to get out of here. We got 4 of us left, and we have
Okay.
4,800 in the pot, right? Is that right?
1,200 apiece. If you want to chop it equally.
I do actually.
There's no way Loop is going to chop it equally.
I'm just pure math.
He has
Pure.
way too many chips.
I don't think. 8-8. It is what it is. 8-8.
And Hot Rod just
I don't know why
took
you
2 big
want-
blinds off of Drake.
keep playing.
So he widens the lead from 3rd and 4th.
It is what it is.
Blinds are 4,000, 8,000.
You want call?
Drake with an ace limps in. I want to see more raising
What?
with an ace under the gun.
No, no. 1500.
Hot Rod just
We
says I
chop
want
the rest. You don't have
second
to
place
look.
money.
I got more chips than you, bro. Nice try, though.
You want another turn?
Now you being greedy. Now you being
Option.
check. I was gonna fold.
You said
I was
yes for
gonna
600. I don't know.
So I got more chips than you. No,
Well,
you're
you're
not.
gonna get
You're
3
not being
times more.
whatever. You're not being smart. That's fine. Check.
Thanks, guys.
You're not taking more. You're not taking more than this.
I got you, man.
Speed Racer needs a jack or a tray. Drake could have shut this down on the flop
Now they learn.
Yeah. Now they're learning.
with a min bet because you know Speed Racer is betting
Sir, make a reasonable offer. I might
any hand.
I'll take.
Speed Racer does lead out on the turn and pick up the pot.
Yeah.
He's taking $1. Of course. Ah, you said $1, didn't he?
A buck, bro. A deer.
Yeah,
We're gonna chop the rest. We give him $1.
That's a verbal agreement.
That is verbal.
Everyone's fine, you know?
Oh, you want $20?
Yes.
Eric knows that I won't chop.
No, I can't do that.
Well, he's bringing me into it. Says we don't chop. Eric knows I don't chop,
No, you haven't.
and I have a reputation of not chopping.
Yeah, I think.
I'm very reasonable, by the way. Very reasonable. But that's not reasonable.
Man, Speed Racer is getting all the cards tonight. That's going to be a raise out of Loop. He's under the gun with a suited king queen. He has a ton of chips. I expect him to make it 20,000 to go at least, probably 25,000.
Guys, 6, 12,
Oh,
12.
crazy. Come on, guys. Let's quit playing. I want to go home.
See if I raise. 27.
He does make it 27,000. A nice healthy raise. Action folds around to Drake in the big blind, who calls with a suited Jack 7. He does not want to see a flush.
I respect it. I don't understand it. Because you offered $200 for it. There was a reason behind that.
Ooh, Drake pulls out ahead with a 7.
And
Leads out and takes it down immediately.
Right, my right.
you're
My right.
third stack.
Very, very interesting. He shows the 7.
No, I get it.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. It does matter.
Every single hand.
Life doesn't matter.
I don't know. Does it?
Can you get time back? No, you can't get time back. What are you doing? Oh, my
But
bad.
I can get more chips.
No, you can't. The tournament's over. You can't get
4
time-
players
you can't
left.
get-
Why
49
would you
started.
Then play a tournament that it will last.
Speed Racer trying his hardest to get these players to chop up this prize pool.
I have something to do.
Then
You can do all this.
6, 12, 12. I'm sorry, 12.
it will
6,
last.
12, 12.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
335 up top, 173 at the bottom. Drake just picked up a couple blinds to overtake Hot Rod for 4th place.
6, 7, 4.
Hot Rod's in 4th place out of 4, and he is refusing to chop.
My time is more
Drake
valuable
limps
than
in
my
from the
life.
small blind with a suited 9-4.
Heads up.
Checking the dirt.
Check in the dark. 6, 1.
Ace, king on the flop.
Check back. 6, 5.
Check, check. 5 on the turn.
Check, check.
Check, check. Jack High's just going to win this. If oh, Drake hits a 4 on the river.
4.
Check,
I'm
check.
guaranteed 500.
Check, check. Drake picks it up.
Oh, my king was good.
adds a little bit more to his chip
We're
stack,
just wasting time here is what we're doing.
distances
They already
himself
disagree.
from Hot Rod.
No point bringing it back up.
I know.
Let's
Let's
check out
just
these
make
stack
the
sizes
money
again.
with
Very
the shot.
relevant
No,
stack
it's the break.
sizes.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Loop with 25, Speed Racer with 24, Drake with 17, and Hot Rod with 14. If Hot Rod doubles up, he's got 28, and he's in the chip lead. So these are very, very close stacks.
You met Jennifer?
If I think I have an edge against the field, I'm
Been
not
showing it
chopping.
off all night. She must be pretty good.
Hot
at
Rod
it.
thinks he has an edge. He's not interested in chopping.
She's been showing herself off.
He was very reasonable, saying, "Give me 1,500, give me second place money, and I'll go away right now."
Forget to show off. He's like, it's not me. It's not me. You know, right?
$100 entry, $5,000 guarantee. This is Eric's game every Tuesday and
There's a
Thursday.
reason why Jennifer and I were married
On
for
Friday,
7
if you want a little deeper stack, a little longer tournament, if 6 hours is not good enough for you, we're going to give you a 30K starting stack with 30-minute levels, $200 buy-in, and a $10,000 guarantee. Saturday, 6 o'clock. Registration open through the break after level 6, which is 9:15
Oh, I
p.m.
thought you said bitch.
on a Saturday. Late night poker.
I thought that's what you said.
No, it's midgets. I wanted midgets in the bedroom.
I mean, that's not much better.
Really? You have your family midget?
I can't say that I have.
You don't know the difference between a midget and a little person, do you? Or a dwarf?
No, I thought it was well, that's disrespectful.
All spades on the flop. Hot Rod with the only spade in his
Jennifer
hand.
doesn't know the difference either. You don't know the difference.
He does have the
You
best
don't-
hand
you
with
know the
Queen
difference
High.
So, Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage.
Tyrion Lannister.
No. Come here.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Is he a midget or a little person? Which one?
38.
Game of Thrones, the actor.
There's Iliad.
Made $2.5
If you remember
million
Iliad from
an episode.
Poker House Dallas, he was one of our floors.
Is he a little
38,
person
38.
or a midget?
Good friends with
How about-
Hot
is
Rod.
He, he was an elf. Is he a little person or a midget? What? No way.
Yes, Brad. Okay.
Little person or a midget? Do you know the difference?
I think I'm a little person.
No, he's actually
Definitely.
he's a dwarf, little person. Midgets are proportionate. Their arms are proportionate to their. If you do this, most people, that's their height.
Speed Racer talking about the anatomy between a midget and a dwarf and what they call a little person.
He works on little people. Dwarfs don't live as long because their arms are not as long as their torso and their.
Loop
they're not
bets
proportionate. That makes sense.
38,000.
Chunky looking.
No, it's
And
over-
Hot
it's
Rod
orthopedic. It's actually freaking orthopedic. It's crazy.
is wondering if his 10 high flush draw is any good, and he does let it go eventually.
Oh, look at you.
Loop shows the bluff.
Cuckoo. I'm big one, right? Yes. This is 5.
It's 12.
12.
Yes, 6, 12, 12.
Oh, look at Smoley's. Really 12.
We are down to the final 4 players of this $100 tournament.
Come on, baby.
Loop at 48%
No, it
V-tip,
wasn't good.
voluntarily putting money in the pot.
He's drawing.
Speed Racer right behind him with 44%. Drake at 41%. Hot Rod bringing up the rear with 17%.
I keep
He's
forgetting
very
this.
selective with his hands,
Smoke. 6, 12.
not putting in money
Oh.
arbitrarily. Speed Racer has had the best hands in the last, let's say, 30 hands.
What are you so eager to get out of here for, Mr. Scott?
6, 7, all in.
My buddy's playing over.
Hot Rod rips it in with King High in the small blind, forcing Speed Racer to wake up with a hand. 3 high is not good enough. He's going to let it go.
I'm huge my music player.
Oh, okay.
Hot Rod picks up the blind and Annie.
And it's none of your fucking business.
I'm asking. Talking shit over
You
here.
You know you love me. You know why you love me?
Why?
You never seen a guy this good looking.
Small,
You
big.
know.
12, 12.
I'm 6, right?
I'm going to check out these stack sizes again. Very relevant stack sizes. Loop with 29, Speed
Let's
Racer
just
with
chop
22,
this shit.
Break
Done
with
with it.
17, Hot Rod with 12.
Right,
And,
you agree? You agree? We all agree.
Speed Racer is still advocating for a chop.
And even you agree. Whatever.
The rest of the players still declining.
See if I pull.
Okay.
7 4.
Loop limps for 12,000.
Raise.
Gets over to Drake with the ace high in the big blind. Makes it 32,000 to go. Loop with a suited ace 4. That's a spicy little hand. I'm thinking he might want to peel once. He's in position. Oh, he rips it. He doesn't peel. He rips it. Says, wake up with a hand if you want to play with me. And Drake says, I thought my ace high was good.
You have an ace?
Well played, Loop. I really, really like that play. Limp, back raise, shove. Even if you lose, you've still got
Good shove.
100, 200K.
You were probably it.
Bottom move.
Good ammo. Good.
Thank you.
You got a bully.
I can't be a bully no more.
Pocket fours were good.
Yeah.
He didn't have pocket
He
fours.
had 4 or 5
He had
dollars.
ace, no, he had ace 4 diamonds.
12.
Well, his 4 was a heart, so.
Well, then ace 4 hearts. Okay, well,
You said 12? Oh, I thought you were telling me 12. Just fucking put 12 in.
oh, I keep forgetting I gotta put him over here.
Yeah. Got it. That's. Heads up.
Okay, I had to run back there and put the permanent stack sizes up on the top of the screen so I wouldn't have to keep looking at them.
15.
Looks like we have a check and a call. Check on the flop. Drake bets 15,000. Loop folds his jack high. Drake in the 1 seat, Loop in the 5 seat, Hot Rod in the 7 seat, and Speed Racer in the 9.
It went all the wrong way.
I thought that it would go straight.
49 players started, 4 players left, $5,000
What's that?
This is your personal cooker?
prize pool,
Oh, it's, oh,
Is that your
wow.
personal cooker?
$100 buy-in.
Oh, we're up there.
Oh, it's only good.
Wow.
From the,
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
the big,
yours,
it's
like,
bigger than the normal one.
thought it symbolized something.
No, it's just.
Miguel
just a
in the
special
box.
version.
Yeah.
We've got Luke running action tracker.
These cards expensive, right? With all the chips and shit, or the
Like 200
reading?
bucks, something like that.
This is a $150 deck of cards.
That's not too bad, but
RFID out of Australia.
way more than a regular deck of cards.
Yeah, of course.
You're watching Eric's game. Poker House at Peaks, Dallas. Poker tournaments back in Dallas. Poker House tournaments back in Dallas. $200 buy-in on Saturdays with a $10,000 guarantee. Every weekday at noon, we're going to have a $60 tournament with a $1,000 guarantee.
We at?
Sleeping.
When you yawn, it's like a oxygen. It has nothing to do with sleeping. No, nothing. Zero.
Speed Racer spitting facts. Talking about yawning.
So how do you just randomly get lots of oxygen?
It's like a oxygen.
Yeah, but it just happens out of nowhere.
That's what it is, dude.
Like you yawn out of nowhere, right? So, like, how do you lose oxygen, like, just out of nowhere? I don't know.
We're pushing on midnight. Speed Racer making a move with the 4 deuce. Makes it 47,000 total. Just stealing it now. Started at 6 o'clock. 11 p.m. 5 hours later, we're down to 4 players.
Are we 6?
Yes. 6, 12.
Hot Rod on the butt with a 10-7. Last in chips with 12 big blinds. Not in the danger zone. A lot of people would get very uncomfortable having only 12 big blinds and start shoving it in. But he has enough to raise and fold if somebody 3-bets him. He gets 10-4 to fold and King 10 folds. Wow. Well played, Hot Rod. And like I said, he's got 14 big blinds. If he doubles up, he's got 28 big blinds. If he doubles up through Loop, he takes over the chip lead.
You have 5 minutes.
And Luke drops down to third place.
You want to do it right now?
Hey, Eric, give us 3 minutes, man.
Can we do it right now?
I don't know. You gonna ask?
Yeah.
After this hand?
After this time.
Yeah,
After
let's
this hand,
say,
5 minutes. Whatever it takes. I gotta go.
After this can we go.
After this hand, they're taking a 5-minute break.
Probably, yeah.
I've been holding it.
Yeah, I'm holding it too.
You gotta be
Like, it's crazy you said that. I was thinking the exact same shit in my head. I was like, can we stop? Like, can you do that?
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you.
After just 1 hour,
We gotta pee. We gotta pee.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean these damn chairs up here in a minute.
I'm going to
1 hour at the
he's
final
already
table, and
going.
they're deciding to take a 5-minute break. Bathroom break.
24
9 doors, 24.
to 10.
That's a pussy raise.
I don't know about Drake or Loop, but Hot Rod and Speed Racer have
Nice,
been
man.
drinking
You gotta call
the
it.
Shiner.
Alright, put him over there. What are you talking about?
Again, just rubber.
No,
rubber.
no.
See if I can just call 24.
Nice hand.
Speed Racer folds.
Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? Go fuck yourself, bitches. You can't read it? You can't read it? You can't read it? Seriously?
Y'all need to censor him up here.
No. They can't read a hand? Is it gone? Can't read it?
It's gone.
I don't know. You gotta ask them. Kill me.
Speed Racer makes it 24,000. Loop calls.
Check.
He flops an open-ended, not an open-ended. He flops a gut shot straight flush. He needs a 5 or a club. 5 to make a straight, club to make a flush.
Damn it, Janet.
Check. Speed Racer bets 20. Loop calls. We do not know what Speed Racer has. We do know 6 high is not good, but he has a lot of outs. And we do know it will not go to showdown, otherwise we would see Speed Racer's hand.
That sucks. How much you got? Well, 35,000.
That's 35.
Snap.
come on!
Monster, I brought the monster.
He missed
Monster.
everything. But it looks like pocket
That was
fives.
generous, man. I got a fist.
And it was good. Fist bumps, lots of laughs. They're going to go on break.
You on good, eh? Pretty good.
Hopefully we get exact chip counts when they come back.
What beat the table?
Okay, go for it.
No.
Yeah,
Let's take a look at what we think the chip counts are,
just met you.
because Speed Racer just took a big stack off of Loop.
Racehorse motherfucker.
Speed Racer does take the chip lead.
They're just taking a minute. They're just taking like 2 minutes.
27 big blinds to Loop's 26 big blinds. Hot Rod's got 14 and Drake's down at 11.
Make sure that no one touches that crap.
Speed Racer says make sure nobody touches that stack. I'm going to mute that table mic. Just in case they say something on break that we do not want anybody to hear. We are at 6,000, 12,000 with a 12,000 ante when they come back from their impromptu 5-minute break. Speed Racer up at the top. Drake down at the bottom. Loop with 26 big blinds. Hot Rod with 14 big blinds. Did I tell you about the flush frenzy yet? $1,200 if you can make 4 flushes in 4 hours, one of each suit. You have to use both hole cards and you have to win the hand. I'll give you $1,200. Noon to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to midnight, and midnight to 4 a.m. We have had a lot of flushes out there in the last 4-hour session. They've got 22 minutes to finish them off before midnight. I'm stuck in this commentary booth, so I don't know what the action is right now. So we are just going to sit and wait for this. Let's do this. I'm going to hit play again. I don't know how long this break is going to take, but I'll show you the little 15-minute countdown that I had. Bomb Pot tournaments Friday night. Who's excited about that? Free play every day, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I don't turn on the clocks. Come play for free. Eric's game, $5,000 guarantee, $100 buy-in. Bomb Pot, $2,000 guarantee, $60 entry. If you want some gamble, come play a Bomb Pot tournament. Double board, PLO, Bomb Pot. Super fun. We ran those in Dallas. Sounds like they're coming back. Let's take a look. All right, they're back from break. There is $4,800 left in the prize pool. He is asking to chop for $1,200 each. $4,800. We gave away $200. $1,200 each. Hot Rod says, let's all take 11 and we'll do a flip for $400. Tip your dealers. I love that, Speed Racer. If you know me, you know I love taking care of the staff. I've been known to yell at people. I've been known to yell at entire tables that are not treating their staff correctly. But they are going to chop it up evenly for... Let's look at this. So it's going to be $1,500 for first and $1,100 for second, third, and fourth. And fifth place gets $200. It's just a... It's just a flip. Turn it up. Speed Racer with the King 9. Oh, please get that off of my table. Oh, wow. Huge, huge flop for Speed Racer. He's got top pair and a gut shot. He hits his straight. Hits his straight. Loop had a open ender. Nailed it. Done. Done.